Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another North Georgia Video Productions Hall County Sports Television Game of the Week. I'm Gary Glenn, along with William Howington, coming to you from Spartan Field, where tonight, William, it's the Battle of Oakwood, Johnson and West Hall. The schools only separated by a matter of a few miles as the crow flies, and a big rivalry for the kids, and it's been proved on the football field the last few years at least.
Right. Both these teams come in with similar records. Of course, both of them always play a tough ball game against each other.
Johnson at 0-5, and they are 0-1 in Region 8 AAA South. West Hall won their first game of the season last week against Walnut Grove, so they are 1-4 and 1-0. And West Hall, under Chandler Newton, had 612 yards and 6 touchdowns for Chandler. He had 211 yards and 3 touchdowns in the Spartans' win over Walnut Grove. And despite their record, Johnson is actually outgaining opponents almost 20 yards a game. They just don't have anything to show for it in the W column.
Right. They've had a good ground game all year, and I think it's going to be their ground game versus West Hall's passing game, and just depends on which defense can stop each other, become the winner.
Now, last year, Johnson won over at the Dungeon at Billy Ellis Field over there at 33-31. In fact, the Knights have won 3 out of the last 4 of these games, and West Hall, the one that they won back in 2008, what a shootout that was, William, 56-55. Could we see something like that tonight, or is it going to be a low-scoring affair?
I think it's possible to see a shootout. Johnson's outgained everybody. They just had trouble putting it in. And if they can get the ball in the end zone, we might see some scoring from Johnson. And West Hall, of course, is, they've been pretty proficient here in the last week or two with scoring points. Well,
now Johnson is led by Cedric Harris and A.J. Millwood. Harris, in fact, even though Gainesville beat them bad, Harris still had over 100 yards rushing. He has got 645 for the year, and A.J. Millwood has 580 yards on the year, but they do not throw the ball very much.
No, they don't throw it very much. They rely on that running game, and that running game's been good for them. They just haven't been able to score. And hopefully they'll get it on track tonight, and hopefully West Hall will have a good passing game, and we'll see a fine shootout.
That's what we're looking for. You stay tuned. In just a few moments, we've got the starting lineups and the kickoff. Hall County Sports Television Game of the Week. If you're tired of paying high prices, go on down and visit the good folks at Dave's Goodie Barn. The buyers for the store travel the globe, searching for the greatest deals so the savings can be passed along to you. They purchase from insurance companies due to fires, floods, and other natural disasters. Most of this merchandise is in near perfect condition. So if you're tired of paying high prices, hurry on down to Dave's Goodie Barn or visit their website at davesgoodiebarn.com. What's there today may be gone tomorrow.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Oh, it's okay.
Ashley just told me she might have an STD, but she doesn't know what to do about it.
Eric told me he went to the Gainesville Care Center to be tested.
I thought they just did pregnancy tests.
Oh, no, not only that. They test for gonorrhea, chlamydia, HIV, and herpes. They'll even help with the treatment. But the best part is it's free and confidential.
She'll be so relieved to know what to do. Thanks.
Sure.
Hi, I'm Mitzi, nurse manager for the Gainesville Care Center. Chlamydia is the most common bacterial STD and a leading cause of sterility. Most people with chlamydia don't know they have it. Gonorrhea is another bacterial STD that has high infection rates in teens. Herpes and HIV are with you for life, but it's important to know so that you can get ongoing help from your doctor. Teens are at a high risk for any STD. Our testing is by urine or finger prick. We're confidential and we care. Call our 24-hour helpline for an appointment.
Gary Glenn, William Howington back at Spartan Field. William, we see the West Hall captains turning their backs to us right now.
Number 3 is A.J. Stevens. He's in the middle there. Number 15 is Chandler Newton. And number 30 is Turk Taylor. On the other side for Johnson, number 22, Jose Martinez. Number 33, Cedric Harris. Number 63, Blake Forrester. And number 77, Adrian Madera.
And our officiating crew tonight, we are familiar with them as well.
Right, from the Lanier Football Officials Association. Our referee there in the white hat is Luther Kinsey. Our umpire on the other side of the field is Phil Donahue. Head linesman is Shante Randolph. Line judge is Mike Henderson. Field judge is Stephen Caudell. The side judge is Terry Davenport, and the clock operator is Daramus Glasper.
As we said before, these teams have met a few times over the years, and the last 4 years have been really something. High scoring, and 3 out of the last 4 years, the games have been decided by 4 points or less. Last year at Johnson, decided by 2 points, 33-31 in favor of the homestanding Knights. Let's see if the Spartans can turn the trick here. They won their first game of the season last year. Johnson has got some talent, William, but they don't have many players. I'm talking about overall numbers, period.
Right, they look like they've got about 25 dressed out, and obviously you can't play 2 platoon very well with just 25.
Well, Luther's giving them the instructions. Look like there's the flip of the coin.
It is tails. He won the toss.
Looks like Johnson's won the toss, and they've deferred. So West Hall will be getting the football.
So that means give us that West Hall offense, will you?
All right, on offense, number 20 at wide receiver, Chase Gerard. Number 3, running back, A.J. Stevens. Number 70, left tackle, Ryan Casey. Number 77, left guard, Dexter Jackson. At center, number 58, David English. Right guard, number 77, Damian Millsap. At right tackle, number 71, Blake Manning. At wide receiver, number 21, Zach English. At fullback, number 27, Cameron Johnson. At the running back, number 1, Rico Jones. And at the quarterback, number 15, Chandler Newton. On defense for Johnson, outside linebacker, number 72, Caleb Herron. At tackle, number 63, Blake Forrester. At noseman, number 79, Steve Rodriguez. At tackle, number 77, Adrian Madera. At outside linebacker, number 18, Jamison Owens. At cornerback, number 20, A.J. Millwood. At inside linebacker, number 22, Jose Martinez. At inside linebacker, number 51, Kevin Avila. At cornerback, number 21, Chase Scoggins. At safety, number 33, Cedric Harris. And at another safety, number 2, Justin Thompson.
All right. You saw the Friday Knights of Victory sign for Johnson that says, "White out the night, 2011 homecoming."
And they wore all white up in the stands. You see the student section in white, some of them wearing togas.
Some of them with body painted white. It might be a little chilly before the night is over because the sun has already gone down beyond the trees on the far side over there on the west, and it's already getting a little chilly here. I'm going to have to break out the coat here.
I've already got mine on. I've been cold now for about 30 minutes.
Well, it's that time of year where it's warm in the day and cool at night. Got up in the mid-70s today.
Well, it was a nice day.
It was pretty
The sun
fall
goes
day
down,
here.
It's cold and dark.
Just about ready to, I think the West Hall team actually had a moment, maybe a team prayer behind that banner.
Are they going to walk through it or run through it?
I don't know, but you know, those cheerleaders spend an awful lot of time on those banners, and
just
they
to have them ripped
destroy
up
them every game. And colleges, William, you know, they've got the tearaway banners now. They don't do that anymore.
Yeah, that saves on time and money, I guess, but takes out half the fun of it when they meet and paint and do all that stuff the day before the game.
Officials meeting in the center on that star there, the Spartan star. We are at West Hall, and again, these two schools separated only by a matter of a few miles.
And remember, West Hall broke off from Johnson 20-something years ago now.
You see Luther Kinsey in the white hat giving the final instructions to his officiating crew. And most of the officials around the country now have gone to the long breeches versus the white knickers that they used to wear. And I think most of the officials kind of like those, particularly on nights like this.
Oh, yeah, you can wear your thermal underwear underneath there and not have a problem. But they still got the short sleeve shirts on. I think I'd have to have something on underneath there a little more. Of course, they run around a lot.
Yeah, and they figure they're going to be running. Well, let's see. Johnson's got a couple of kickers that they use.
This is the little one.
So this is Seth Rebiar.
The other one's about 300 pounds, isn't he?
I think so. Rebiar is listed also as a backup wide receiver and defensive back. He is a junior wearing number 10. He's the kickoff guy. Rodriguez is usually the placement kicker, and Cedric Harris is the punter for the Knights. English back deep to receive now for the Spartans. A.J. Stevens will be one of the up backs. English, number 21, and we're just about ready for some football here. And once again, the Battle of Oakwood, and it has been a dandy over the last few years. Lots of points. Even last year, William, we had, what, 60-something points scored. Breviar kind of punches this one down. It's tipped, bounces around. It's going to be scooped up on the run by English, who's going to get it out to about the 28, and we'll see the West Hall offense. Quarterback by Chandler Newton, the sophomore quarterback, 6'1", 190. It's 34-74 with 4 interceptions, 612 yards, and 6 touchdowns. Got it a little bit beyond the 28. First and 10 Spartans as English comes wide to the right. They've got another man to the left. Chandler Newton under center. From the eye. Johnson looked like they wanted to blitz on that, and he hands off to A.J. Stevens. Goes left, and not a whole lot of room to run over there as the Knights kind of dogpile him.
Picked up about 1, just a standard power play there, off tackle to the left. The Johnson defense has been stingy at times during the year, and then other times they have been pretty porous.
They give up about 178 yards rushing a game. Toss sweep. And a flag flies. That's probably going to be a block in the back. A.J. Stevens is going to get it up to the 40. He got enough for the first down, but I think this one's going to be coming back.
Holding. You're right, he got the first down, but we got a holding call, so it's going to bring up second and about 21. Actually, half the distance to the goal. It'll be about second and 20.
Well, they'll back them up. They've got to go to the 39 to get a first down. And they spot them at the 19, so you're right. Second and 20.
Back to the 18.
About the 18 and a half.
Second and 20.
Newton getting some instruction from the sidelines there. Chase Girard goes wide to the left, English to the right. And they hand to Stevens, who's got some room. Down the sidelines he goes. Going to be dragged out of bounds by one of the Johnson defensive backs. Justin Thompson might have saved a touchdown, but he busts it from the 28.
30 yards.
Going to put it on the, here we go, William. See him? And got almost 31 down to the 49. You see it now. You see Thompson closing on him here. And he's going to grab him right there and drag him out of bounds. Otherwise, he might have been gone. First and 10, Spartans at the 49. Turk Taylor, the fullback, slides to the side, and Chandler Newton on the quarterback keeper is going to be dumped.
Chandler Newton on the quarterback keeper.
Cedric Harris grabbed him and took him down hard.
The play was designed to the left. You fumble the ball, you always wonder why they go the opposite way or which way the play was called. I think I'd go the way the play was called. At least you might have some blocking that way.
Second and 9, ball at midfield on the hash mark, right stripe. Game just underway, opening possession of the game. And again, that's Girard to the left and English to the right. Taylor the fullback and Stevens the tailback in the eye. Johnson jumps off sides. Made contact too, I think, the nose man. I believe Steve Rodriguez, the nose tackle, got a little antsy that time, and he's going to bring up first and 5. I make it second and 4. That's right. He did get 1 yard on that first play, so 2nd and 4. Now the ball at the 45.
New line of scrimmage.
No, West Hall's moved the ball well too this year. They had the same problem. They're getting points as well.
Johnson gives up about 289 yards a game.
Well, I think we're going to see some offense tonight.
Same formation. Johnson's in a 5-man front on the defense. They go back, little cross buck. And he's got some room down inside of the 30. Cameron Johnson on the carry got inside the 30 before Harris and Ribiar.
Well, just a wing-back trap.
Here we go. Here we see Cameron Johnson coming through there. Johnson, a 5'11", 185-pound fullback. Had some room to run. Another first down for the Spartans. Down to the 29. Stayed in that I formation pretty much exclusive. A.J. Stevens this time is going to be dumped behind the line.
Stevens on the carry.
One of the big linemen came up and got him.
And tackle for a loss.
It's hard to see Johnson's numbers, isn't it?
It is.
2nd and 11.
They give the credit for the tackle to Orlando Romero. Dumped him for a yard loss. 2nd and 11. And from the gun now. Newton on the quarterback keeper. Got back to the original line of scrimmage, and a flag is thrown in the pile. Jose Martinez at the bottom of the pile as they unpile it.
Devin McClay makes the tackle for the Knights. Face mask is the penalty against the Knights.
Going to get him with a face mask, too.
He picked up about 3 on the play and then add 5 yards for the face mask.
Second and 4.
Brings up 2nd down and 4 yards to go. Newton again in the gun. Got twins each way. And throws it left-handed over to Rico Jones. Is going to be complete. And they're going to mob him at the 5, but Jones with another first down. He got a 5'11", 175-pound Y-back. Be 1st and goal.
Spotted at the 6.
They bring him back. Bring him back out to the 6, and there's going to be a timeout on the field. We'll go with them. 8 minutes to play in the first quarter, no score. The Hall County Sports TV Game of the Week.
What does Applied Images Incorporated mean? It means real people answering the phone. It means real people servicing your business or school. Quick response along with quality production is demanded in our world of business today, and no one knows that better than Applied Images Incorporated. After years of working with graphic artists, marketing managers, public relations departments, architects, and engineers, we have developed an extensive experience in our trade that is second to none. We excel in our knowledge of graphics and printing, signs, banners, posters, brochures, training manuals for schools and businesses. And now, custom t-shirt printing is available. You must see our line of t-shirt designs. What does Applied Images Incorporated mean? It means quick response, quality production, and real people answering the phone. Churches, businesses, schools, picnics, trade show displays. Call us today for any printing or graphics needs that you may have. Applied Images Incorporated at Gainesville White Print, 312 Bradford Street in Gainesville, 770-534-2086.
Hey, it may be wintertime, but you still need to take care of the home place, and Precision Pressure Wash and Painting Services is just the company to do it. While pressure washing is their specialty, Precision Pressure Washing and Painting Services also offers many other great home improvement services that will benefit you. They live up to their name and complete each of these tasks with precision the first time around. These services include deck repairs, deck staining, water sealing, floor coatings with concrete staining and epoxy applications, gutter cleaning, window washing, siding repair, window replacement and removal, door repair, sheetrock installation and repair. In fact, no job is too small for them to handle. They've served the residents of Hall County and surrounding areas since 1992. That's Precision Pressure Washing and Painting Services. For questions, a free estimate, or to request a service, please phone 770-536-3824 or 678-316-4554. I want to thank our sponsors, Dave's Goodie Barn, the Car Store, Longstreet Cafe, and Gainesville State College for helping make this game possible. And we'll be thanking other sponsors as we go along. First and goal from the 6, from the I. They handed the fullback in the eye that time.
That was Newton on the quarterback.
No, he faked to the fullback and he kept it himself, didn't he? As they unpile it.
Picked up about 1.
Johnson's Luis Hernandez. And on that stop.
It'll be second and goal.
Might have gotten 2 on that. Down to the 4.
Yeah, and they spotted at the 4. Cameron Johnson is in the back there with Newton as he goes back to the gun. Rico Jones is the slot. English to the right as well. They're going to the right. And wide open is Zach English. Touchdown. He caught it, William, in the end zone, then stumbled back out. But the official was right there to make the call.
Well, just a simple stop route, and he stopped right there in the end zone. About 4-yard route.
4-yard pass. See it again right here, William.
You can see him. You can't see the route he ran. He ran down the field and then just stopped.
Snap is back. It is down. The kick is up, and the kick is good.
Your score with 7:08 left in the first.
Connor Kirkland with the PAT, and we are 7-0 here. There you see Chandler Newton enjoying some congratulations after the touchdown pass. We're back in a moment. The Hall County Sports Game of the Week.
At Gainesville State College, students can engage in a challenging learning experience in a supportive and nurturing environment. With a vision to be recognized as the region's premier teaching institution, GSC promotes academic freedom and scholarship in a caring, collegial, and fun environment. At GSC, you will receive the one-on-one attention you need to help you be successful in your academics, as well as build strong foundations for life. Gainesville State College, student-focused, learning-centered. Visit us on the web at www.gsc.edu.
If you're tired of paying high prices, go on down and visit the good folks at Dave's Goodie Barn. The buyers for the store travel the globe, searching for the greatest deals so the savings can be passed along to you. They purchase from insurance companies due to fires, floods, and other natural disasters. Most of this merchandise is in near perfect condition. So if you're tired of paying high prices, hurry on down to Dave's Goodie Barn or visit their website at davesgoodiebarn.com. What's there today may be gone tomorrow. All right, we are back. 7-0 West Hall after the 4-yard pass. Newton to English. We'll see Johnson on offense first. Connor, after booting the PAT, set to kick it away. And he kicks it short to the 20, to the 25, the 30, and dumped down right there. Rico Jones making the stop. Millwood on the receiving end of things. So we will see the Johnson offense for the first time tonight. There, quarterback.
First and 10 Johnson from the 35.
Justin Thompson also plays defense. They go with a single back. West Hall looks like almost a 6-man front, and they go to Millwood, who goes to the right and gets good yardage.
A.J. Millwood on the carry. He is wrapped up and
Chase
tackled
Gerard,
by Gerard for the
one of the
Spartans.
first guys to hit him, but Millwood got 7, almost 8.
Gain of 7 on the play will bring up 2nd and 3.
That was a good play. Johnson moved the ball well this year. They just had trouble scoring.
Paul Barker is wide to the left. They got a man in motion. And somebody blitzed through and just absolutely leveled. Colton Collins, weak side linebacker, came through and just smacked Millwood behind the line. I mean, they had a blitz on him. They'll make it Harris on the carry. Knocked him back to the 40. Collins made him chest to chest. William, you kind of draw it up that way.
Will be the 40-yard line. Spark fans, it's third down.
3rd and 5.
Time to go.
Johnson will split one man wide to the right. Westall loading up the line again like they want to come again. Thompson wants to throws it, and complete. Over on the far sidelines over there.
Thompson's pass is complete to Millwood.
He hit it Millwood over there. They lined up the back.
Downs by English.
English on the stop. Zach English over there, the cornerback for the Spartans, was over there to push him out of bounds.
1st and 10 yardage for the Knights.
Got it out to the 47. Gary Glenn, William Howington, Gina Gailey coming to you. Thompson on the keeper. Got almost 9 yards.
Well, he did.
And there's a very, very late flag
Quarterback keeper.
from the guy on the sidelines.
Johnson on the tackle. Check the flag.
Cameron Johnson, the sophomore free safety, one of the first guys to hit him, but this guy was 30 yards away. What's the call, William?
Sideline infraction.
Penalty goes against the Spartans.
It's a warning.
Oh, it's just a warning. Somebody get out of the box or something over there.
2nd down and 2.
Just a warning. 2nd and 1.5 yards. And it's Millwood on the carry again, turns the corner and dances around, still trying to find some room to run. And finally they closed him down, but Millwood picked up probably an extra 5-6 yards. Keith McCrone, the junior strong side linebacker, and the rest of the Spartans caught up with him. But watch this, William. He danced pretty good, didn't he?
Well, he did. Got 20 yards on this play. You see a good move coming up right about now.
26 yards. It's 1st
He'll
and
make a
10.
move back to the inside and then head to the outside. There's his move.
And he's going to pick up another probably 3-4 yards there. And they're going to give it to him again on the wing back around, and this time he's in the center. Cuts it back in about right side guard, and is still going to pick up yardage. Isaiah Murphy, the junior cornerback, at the bottom of the pile.
Tackled by Isaiah Murphy for the Spartans.
He's still got about 6 yards. 2nd and 4. These two teams trying to
Gain of 6 on the play
trade
will bring
punches
up
here in the first quarter.
Well, this is where they've had problems in the past. They get down close and something happens. Let's see if they can punch it in right now and tie the ball game up.
Harris is the lone setback. And they give it to Millwood again because they're kind of dancing with what brung them all the way down to the 5, and the flag flies.
Millwood on the carry.
Millwood once again on the carry. Trying to pick up some blocking downfield. I saw Turk Taylor over there, one of the guys at the bottom of the pile, along with big 77 Damian Millsap maybe. 78 Dexter Jackson. Collins also there.
Penalty goes against the Knights.
The Knights going to be backed up though, so this good run is going to be nullified. And you're exactly right, William. This is where they've had problems. They get down close and they do something. Not a big one, but big enough. Brings them back to the original line of scrimmage, 2nd and 4. Down goes over. Wipe out the play.
Will be the 16. It's 2nd down.
Is inside the 16, about the 15.5. Rolling clock here in the first period. Jerry Mezador wide to the right. Harris is the lone setback. Now they flop and they go unbalanced line. Strong right, very strong right. And they're going to the right with Cedric Harris. Harris, the big bruiser, is going to get down inside of the 10.
Cedric Harris on the carry.
And that's going to be a first down.
Got 9 yards.
Johnson for the Spartans.
Cameron Johnson came up from the free safety spot to knock him down. So it's going to be first and goal for the Knights at the 8.
9 yards. It'll be first and goal for the Knights.
Johnson will split a man wide to the left. Single back. And somebody blitzed through and got him. I think they were trying to go that end around thing with Millwood again. And
well, they were.
26, Keith McCrone, the junior strong side linebacker. McCrone at 6'4", 215. Pretty good load there. Knocked him all the way back to the 10, so it'll be second and goal from the 10.
Loss of 2 on the play. It'll be second and goal.
Both of these teams have kind of grounded out. Johnson trying to hold serve here. And they go with a trap to Millwood down inside the 5.
Millwood on the carry.
Big 77 Damian Millsap unpiles. See where they're going to spot it. Spot it at the 4.
6-yard gain. They've run that play several times now and got good mileage out of it. But now it's third down and goal from the 4. So
yeah.
What do you do here? Do you pass or you run?
Isidore wide to the right. Harris is the lone setback. It's a wing to the left. Millsap in motion, trying to follow his blockers. Did he get in? Touchdown. A.J. Millwood. Millwood gets it in. And we are an extra point away from being tied.
Well, same play they run. Millwood out of the wing. Runs that little wing back trap or reverse, whatever you're going to call it. And
swinging gate, and they'll swing it over. Rodriguez, Steve Rodriguez. Going to try to tie this game up. Rodriguez punches it up, and it is good. We are tied. 7-all at the Battle of Oakwood. We're back in a moment with the Hall County Sports TV Game of the Week. If you are looking for a quality used car, then look no further than the car store on McKellar Road between Gainesville and Beaufort. You won't find clunkers or junkers at the car store, just vehicles you'll be proud to own. At the car store, they can finance you on the spot, no matter what your credit is. They have a variety of plans. You can even phone your payments in. At the car store, they've been giving outstanding service to the community for over 20 years. At the car store, everybody rides.
Come on down to the car store. We can make you happy. My name's Bob Watson, and I guarantee it.
This program is also brought to you by Long Street Cafe, now with 2 locations in Gainesville, 1043 Riverside Terrace and 405 Pearl Nicks Parkway. Open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, Monday through Saturday. Longstreet's got the reputation for Gainesville's fastest drive-through and the best fried chicken you'll ever sink your teeth into. Plus veggies, a full salad bar, and great desserts. Check today's menu at www.longstreetcafe.com. Call a friend and meet them for a hearty meal at Longstreet Cafe, where they put the home in the cooking.
There you see, the Johnson Band. Doc Jones, longtime band director over there. Game also brought to you in part, as you see the replay of the touchdown as A.J. Millwood gets in from the 4. Game also brought to you by Iron Beast Barbell, Northeast Georgia's premier strength training facility. By Gainesville Care Center, saving lives and changing lives since 1987. By the Auto Works Garage, won't be beat on local repair jobs and used tire prices. Just past Flowery Branch High School by McKellar Road, United Methodist Church, reaching out to our student community. So some short plays on the touchdowns at least.
Both 4 yards. One a run, one a pass.
It's going to be one of those nights where I finally have to go to 2 scoring sheets.
Probably so.
Seth Rebelliar will tee it up. Zach English is the deepest man for the Spartans. And he's going to punch it out of bounds. They're going to make him re-kick, or they're just going to take it?
They'll just take it.
Goes out of bounds at the 24-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Spartans, and they'll have good field position to start their second possession. Neither team had to punt. Both teams with drives and took it down the field and scored. 7-all is where we are.
At the 35-yard line, we're to be 1st and 10 for the Spartans.
Gerard to the left, English to the right. Also Rico Jones is the slot over there. Chandler Newton's going to be operating from the gun. Johnson's in a 4. Now they want to blitz. And Stevens. Some room on the sidelines before he's rolled out of bounds by Cedric Harris and Seth Rebiar. Rebiar not only kicks off, he also plays some defense.
12 yards on that carry, another first down. That's 4 first downs for the Spartans.
Down to the 47. Once again, Gerard to the left, English to the right. This time they go back to the I. Johnson still plays basically a 4-man front, although they'll walk the cornerbacks up, make it look kind of like a 5. And this time they give it to Stevens, try to go with the dive play, and he was met hard at the line of scrimmage by Blake Forrester. 5'11", 250. Forrester hit him first, and then the rest of the Knights caught up. Johnson in the white tops and the Carolina blue numbers, and they got the dark blue breeches, and Spartans in that close to navy blue with the white. A lot of blue on the field tonight. Again, this is homecoming for West Hall. They won their first game last week. Johnson still looking for win number 1 of 2011. Johnson almost in a 5 now. And Chandler Newton from the gun. Left-handed quarterback, rolls to the left. Looks, and guns it way, way downfield. Throws it out of A.J. Stevens' reach.
That's his first incompletion.
Brings up 3rd down now and 10.
Good coverage there by Johnson on that play.
So Chandler Newton, who is the son of the coach, Mike Newton, he's going to go over there and talk to his daddy along with Zach English and some more of the staff over there, and they're going to decide what they're going to do on 3rd and 10 at their own 47. We're back at City Park next week, William, Gainesville and Monroe area. West Hall's at Oconee County next. Johnson hosts Walnut Grove next week. This week, though, we got a dandy, at least so far. 7-all here, and closing seconds of the first quarter. Chandler Newton scrambles, throws it out of the reach. It was out of bounds, even if he'd have caught it. It was out of bounds and out of reach, intended for Zach English. So it'll bring up 4th and 10, and we should see our first punt of the night as Connor Kirkland, who handles both placement kicks and punts for the Spartans.
Is in punt formation for the Spartans.
Ball at the 47.
Harris is back for the Knights.
Cedric Harris will stand right around his 20. And timeout. West Hall. I'll tell you what, we'll keep it here for this one. I'll tell you about a few more of our sponsors. We already mentioned a few of them because we've only got a few seconds left in the quarter. We also want to thank Metal Roofing Sales. If you're tired of replacing those old shingles and stuff on your roof, consider a metal roof in Dawsonville. That's where they are. Mountain View Auto Repair, Transmission Specialist, ask for Danny on Mountain View Road in Oakwood. By Rucksack Military Surplus, with their full line of military and police gear over there next to Ryan. By the Lion's Den, a full-service family hair salon in Oakwood. You can call ahead or walk in. by Applied Images in Gainesville White Print. Screen printing now available in downtown Gainesville by Conditioned Air Systems. Keeping you cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Connor Kirkland now in punt formation. Good snap. Good punt. But it's a line driver. But Harris is going to field it at the 15. He's going to be dragged down immediately by A.J. Stevens. 38-yard punt and maybe a 5-yard return. Yep, they're going to spot it at about the 20. Stevens was on the spot. That actually was a pretty good move by Cedric Harris. William, if he'd let it bounce, it probably would have rolled dead on about the 5.
Right, that's a pretty heady move on his part. Scares coaches to death, though. You don't normally like them fielding a punt that's been rolling around, but it hopped right up into his arm, so he had to take it.
All right, the Knights are back on offense. Once again, we're inside of a minute to play. There comes A.J. Millwood and breaks into the secondary once again. Got out to the 30, and number 30, Turk Taylor, is the man who knocks him down.
Got a penalty marker on the play.
Taylor came into this one, William, with 40 tackles, so he's a pretty good one for the Spartans. And do have a penalty flag.
Illegal procedure, so that'll come back.
Johnson has hurt themselves with penalties. They did overcome it and score earlier this quarter. 28.8, you see it there on the digital scoreboard. Illegal procedure against the Knights, so it will nullify a good run by Mr. Millwood and bring it back.
Will now be the 15, the first of 15.
Millwood, by the way, came into this game with 580 yards rushing on 95 carries, averaging over 6 yards a carry. But William didn't have any touchdowns. That's been Johnson's problem. They've been racking up a lot of yards on the ground, and they don't score.
That sounds like Georgia.
And with a reverse to Cedric Harris. Fine fake by Justin Thompson. Harris bulls his way into the secondary and carries people. That was a good-looking play that time.
There's a draw play. Thompson rolled left and handed off back to Harris.
Cameron Johnson was riding on him along with Isaiah Murphy. But look at that. You saw the draw. There it is. He kept his feet. Somebody tried to knock his ankles out from under him. There's Johnson hanging onto his jersey, and here comes Murphy to help knock him down, but Harris got him out of the hole. And they go with a trap again, this time to Millwood, and Millwood is going to get into Spartan territory to the 45. And number 46, Eric Camacho, the sophomore, 5'9", 185-pound outside linebacker, makes the tackle as the quarter ends. It is 7-all here at the Battle of Oakwood. Johnson and West Hall. We're back in a moment with the Hall County Sports TV Game of the Week.
Mountain View Auto Repair is your local full-service auto repair shop. Trusted with your vehicles for over 20 years, our experience will ensure that your vehicle will stay well-maintained year-round. You can trust our experts in everything from transmissions to brakes to engine repairs and oil changes. So visit owner Danny Hammock and his staff of professionals at 3365 Mountain View Road in Gainesville, or give them a call at 770-535-7278. That's Mountain View Auto Repair for your complete auto service.
Hey, it may be wintertime, but you still need to take care of the home place, and Precision Pressure Wash and Painting Services is just the company to do it. While pressure washing is their specialty, Precision Pressure Washing and Painting Services also offers many other great home improvement services that will benefit you. They live up to their name and complete each of these tasks with precision the first time around. These services include deck repairs, deck staining, water sealing, floor coatings with concrete staining and epoxy applications, gutter cleaning, window washing, siding repair, window replacement and removal, door repair, sheetrock installation and repair. In fact, no job is too small for them to handle. They've served the residents of Hall County and surrounding areas since 1992. That's Precision Pressure Washing and Painting Services. For questions, a free estimate, or to request a service, please phone 770-536-3824 or 678-316-4554. Gary Glenn, William Howington back there. You see the Spartans huddling with the Brain Trust over there. Eric Raddick, defensive coach. Now swap sides of the field now and get ready to go here as the second quarter gets underway.
Second down and about 3 after that 7-yard run by Millwood. So Johnson's moving the football, as they always do between the 20s.
Everybody not quite ready yet.
Now Luther Kinsey gives them the ready to play signal, and the 25-second clock starts.
Johnson swaps sides. Justin Thompson, the quarterback. And there goes big Cedric Harris, just knocking over people. Johnson slowed him down, and then Camacho came up to finish him off, but Harris is a load. Cedric goes about 6'1", 175, but he may be a little heavier than that now. That's what he was billed at the start of the season, but I tell you what, William, he's got some power. Here we go, look, here's the replay.
Goes through a nice big hole there, and Harris just hits it. 5, 10, 15, 20 yards there for Harris.
All the way down to the 25. First and 10 Knights. And they hand off to Millwood. Millwood got to the 20, I think, before the West Hall defense shuts him down. Johnson and West Hall always, or at least the last few years, have hooked up in shootout. Another illegal procedure against the Knights.
That's 5 penalties on them now for 30 yards.
And some of them have come at inopportune times. Well, you never want a penalty, but some of them have, like this is one of those kinds of things that when you're really rolling, you just kill your drive.
Well, they got down there close to that 20, and that's when things start hitting the fan, I'm afraid, for them. They got that penalty. And like we said 2 or 3 times tonight, they move the ball well inside the 20s, but when they get inside the 20, they have a problem.
First and 15 from the 30. You see Coach Paul Friel over there talking with his quarterback, Justin Thompson. And now the Knights will call a timeout. Well, with 11:33 to play here in the second period, we'll take a timeout as well. It's 7-all in Oakwood. We're back in a moment with the Hall County Sports Game of the Week.
Want to advertise on TV but don't want to work with these guys or have a budget that's out of this world? North Georgia Video Productions has some of the best technical and creative talent to make your commercial with the best quality, on time, at affordable rates. Our production capabilities include multiple camera shoots with full range audio mixing and digital editing. So before you pay too much to these guys for a commercial for your business, check with North Georgia Video Productions. Best quality, on time, at affordable rates.
At Gainesville State College, students can engage in a challenging learning experience in a supportive and nurturing environment. With a vision to be recognized as the region's premier teaching institution, GSC promotes academic freedom and scholarship in a caring, collegial, and fun environment. At GSC, you will receive the one-on-one attention you need to help you be successful in your academics, as well as build strong foundations for life. Gainesville State College, student-focused, learning-centered. Visit us on the web at www.gsc.edu.
Luther Kinsey and Paul Friel having a discussion here back at Spartan Field, as we also want to thank Precision Pressure Wash and Painting. Tim Hoyt and his crew will fix you up. Dr. Brad Dixon. Check into Sedation Dentistry with Dr. Dixon. But JGI Advertising and the Trophy Case, official supplier of clothing for Hall County Sports TV. Check out their line of spirit gear for your high school. And by Georgia Trophy and Awards, official supplier of our winners plaques for Hall County Sports. And Gina Gailey will be presenting the Hall County Sports North Georgia Video Productions Georgia Trophy Player of the Game Award at the end of this game. Now, our main sponsors include Dave's Goodie Barn. What's there today may be gone tomorrow, 40 to 70% below regular retail price. By the Car Store. It's easy to find the Car Store. In fact, William, it's not very far from where we sit right now. Probably not even a mile. Just right up the road here. And by Longstreet Cafe. 2 locations now. They put the home in cooking at Riverside Terrace and Pearl Nicks Parkway. And by Gainesville State College, student-focused and learning-centered. We want to thank our sponsors very much. Thompson hands off. Harris gets away from one tackler, and then two guys grab him from behind. Turk Taylor and Chase Gerard. But he got the 5 yards back and more. He got about 9, William.
Well, he did. Good run by Harris. Harris is running tough up in there. It's a good change of pace there from Millwood. Millwood kind of small and shifty. Harris runs for power.
2nd and 6. Johnson sprints a man wide to the left. And there, as you say, the small and shifty back. They come back with Millwood.
Well, he's going to be
tripped
short.
up and falls forward 5-6 yards.
He is tripped up by Taylor for the Spartans.
Turk Taylor, which you got to love that name for a linebacker, William.
Line of scrimmage.
Turk Taylor. Turk is 6 foot 230.
It's 3rd down.
3rd down and short for the Knights. As I said, Taylor came into this one with 40 tackles, and he's probably got 3 or 4 tonight, William, so far. We've called his name out, I know, at least twice.
Well, I'd run Big Harris here if I were me.
Trying to get him from off sides.
He might have backfired on him. He might have got a procedure call. Nope.
Nope,
They got
offside.
him
They
to
got
jump.
Offsides.
Drew him off sides.
Against the Spartans.
So that will be 1st down. First down, Knights. They got them to jump.
That's their 6th first down. First one by penalty. Now they're inside that 20.
1st and 10, Johnson.
Let's see if they can keep the mistakes to a minimum and put the ball in the end zone.
1st and 10, Knights. Millwood is stacked up at the line of scrimmage that time.
Harris on the
Oh,
carry.
it was a Harris. That time it was
I think
Harris.
it was Harris. He's slow to get up, but he's getting up.
He was met pretty hard, I believe, by big Damian Millsap. Yeah. Millsap goes 6'2", 285. One thing about the Spartans, Williams, they got some size.
Well, they do. They had the size there in the interior, but when you
Knocked him back a yard.
get through that interior, that's when they have problems.
They had some momentum and they knocked him back. Only got a 2-yard gain. And there goes Millwood. Touchdown. They came back with that counter trap again. And Millwood from the 10 takes it in. Touchdown.
Johnson touchdown.
A.J. Millwood. Here we go, Williams. Just the counter trap again, and there it is. Big hole opens up, and you described him as small and shifty, 5'8", 175. Built low to the ground. Rodriguez will attempt the PAT. And the big guy puts it up and puts it through.
And the kick is good.
Let's watch the touchdown one more time.
Your new score with 9:30 left in the
Good
half.
fake to the right, and then it comes back to the left. And you see Millwood using his size. A good block there on the end. I can't tell who that is, but it was a good block on the kick out.
I believe that was big Mason Borders. It might have been John Averil's. Anyway, it is 14-7. And the Johnson Knights lead the Spartans on their homecoming. We're back in a moment. All County Sports Game of the Week. If you are looking for a quality used car, then look no further than the car store on McKellar Road between Gainesville and Beaufort. You won't find clunkers or junkers at the car store, just vehicles you'll be proud to own. At the car store, they can finance you on the spot, no matter what your credit is. They have a variety of plans. You can even phone your payments in. At the car store, they've been giving outstanding service to the community for over 20 years. At the car store, everybody rides.
Come on down to the car store. We can make you happy. My name's Bob Watson, and I guarantee it.
If you're tired of paying high prices, go on down and visit the good folks at Dave's Goodie Barn. The buyers for the store travel the globe, searching for the greatest deals so the savings can be passed along to you. They purchase from insurance companies due to fires, floods, and other natural disasters. Most of this merchandise is in near perfect condition. So if you're tired of paying high prices, hurry on down to Dave's Goodie Barn or visit their website at davesgoodiebarn.com. What's there today may be gone tomorrow. Well, there you go, William. The Johnson cheerleaders with something to cheer about.
Well, they do. Johnson's look good moving the football, and they haven't made those costly mistakes that they normally make when they get down there close to the goal line. At least not enough to hurt them.
Reveillard. Seth is going to punch it. Let's see, he's been kicking it kind of short. English is the deepest man, but you got Stevens as one of the upbacks. Rico Jones is also there, and Cameron Johnson as well. Let's see what Seth can do with this one. Got the pink socks going on. And this one's just a squibber on the ground. And one of the upbacks got it. When they unpile it, we'll see who got it first.
Got good field position, though, about the 40-yard line.
Position. As the unpile, I believe it was Cameron Johnson that got that thing.
Cameron Johnson.
It was.
Carries the ball up
so Johnson, it's at the 40. Great field position for the Spartans.
First and 10 for the Spartans.
See what they can do with the ball now. We've only had one punt in this game, right, William?
That's correct. Westall punted earlier, 38-yarder by Kirkland.
Neither team has turned the ball over. From the eye, Chandler Newton hands to the man in the eye. That's Stevens. He's going to be tackled behind the line. Somebody put a hand on him. I believe it's Kevin Avila, the 5'10", 210-pound inside linebacker, a senior. Avila got him a half a yard behind the line. We'll just call it no gain. Second and a little more than 10. Remember, they started on the 40. This is definitely less than the 40.
About a 1.5 foot loss.
English to the right, Stevens to the left. Johnson is the fullback. Rico Jones is the tailback. Chandler Newton is going to throw it way, way long. And Stevens somehow came down with the ball. Stevens, A.J. Stevens with a fine catch for the Spartans, and it was almost intercepted as well. Chance Scoggins, I think, was back there battling him with him for the ball, but it was a great catch by Stevens.
45 yards on that play, and a first down, obviously.
First and 10 at the 15. Very, very entertaining ball game. Chandler Newton audibilizing maybe a little bit. He's going from the gun. Low snap. Newton looks, guns it across the field, and intercepted. Was it intercepted or did it bounce?
Intercepted. Call it intercepted right there on the 1 foot line.
Johnson intercepted it. He threw it in there. Let's see if we can get a replay and see who it was that intercepted it. It was way over there in that dark corner where we can't hardly see.
Chandler Newton's pass is intercepted at the 1 yard line.
Well, they're in terrible position here. This might work out well for West Hall. See Chandler Newton's.
Okay, here we go.
There's the throw. Threw it into a crowd there. 2 Johnson guys close by. And
see if we can get the number as he comes up.
Millwood on the carry.
That was.
Tackle was made by Atkinson.
Is it 8?
Gain of a yard will bring up second and
No, I think it was Justin Thompson. Millwood carries on the first play from scrimmage.
Picks up about a yard.
Got a yard. Second and 9. Johnson in a deep hole, but they, for the moment at least, staved off the West Hall drive. I think it was Justin Thompson, the quarterback, who actually playing defensive back, and he does.
Timeout.
I think he was the man that intercepted it. We might get one more look at it so we can give the proper credit to it. A timeout for Johnson. We'll go with them. 14-7 Knights here on the Hall County Sports TV Game of the Week.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Oh, it's okay.
Ashley just told me she might have an STD, but she doesn't know what to do about it.
Eric told me he went to the Gainesville Care Center to be tested.
I thought they just did pregnancy tests.
Oh, no, not only that. They test for gonorrhea, chlamydia, HIV, and herpes. They'll even help with the treatment. But the best part is it's free and confidential.
She'll be so relieved to know what to do. Thanks.
Sure.
Hi, I'm Mitzi, nurse manager for the Gainesville Care Center. Chlamydia is the most common bacterial STD and a leading cause of sterility. Most people with chlamydia don't know they have it. Gonorrhea is another bacterial STD that has high infection rates in teens. Herpes and HIV are with you for life, but it's important to know so that you can get ongoing help from your doctor. Teens are at a high risk for any STD. Our testing is by urine or finger prick. We're confidential and we care. Call our 24-hour helpline for an appointment.
This program is also brought to you by Longstreet Cafe, now with 2 locations in Gainesville, 1043 Riverside Terrace and 405 Pearl Nicks Parkway. Open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, Monday through Saturday. Longstreet's got the reputation for Gainesville's fastest drive-thru and the best fried chicken you'll ever sink your teeth into. Plus veggies, a full salad bar, and great desserts. Check today's menu at www.longstreetcafe.com. Call a friend and meet them for a hearty meal at Longstreet Cafe, where they put the home in the cooking.
2nd and 9 at the 2. Johnson still trying to get out of that hole after the deep interception. And this time, ball carrier is Millwood once again. Really can't get much. Got another yard maybe. 3rd and a long 7. Chase Gerard and Damian Millsap amongst the people who tackled him. 3rd and long. 3rd and a long 7. Line of scrimmage right at the 4. Thompson, the quarterback, gives it to Millwood. At least he got a little bit of room. Camacho rode him down from behind.
On the carry is tackled by McCrone.
And McCrone also in on that. Brings up 4th and 2. So we will see Cedric Harris punt the ball. Got about 5 yards, William, but he needed about 7. Harris standing in his end zone. Line of scrimmage is the 9. Harris needs a good punt, got a good snap. And a pretty good punt. All the way out to about the 46. And he runs out of room over there. Fielded by Isaiah Murphy.
36-yard punt.
It'll be Spartan ball. They were knocking on the door once before and got down there.
Well, both teams obviously have moved the ball well, and just that one big play, though. Westall had that long pass of 45 yards to A.J. Stevens.
Which was a great catch.
Oh, it was.
Line of scrimmage is the 40. Gerard to the left, English to the right.
Got an equipment
Turk Taylor
problem.
and A.J. Stevens are the backs in the eye. Chandler Newton is the quarterback. Johnson in a 4-man front. They pretty much base their defense out of that 4. Newton will go under center for this one. He goes under center and also goes from the shotgun. Toss sweep. Taylor got to put a pretty good block, and look at Stevens go down the sidelines, out of bounds at the 5. A.J. Stevens.
Carries the ball inside the Johnson 10.
I think that was Rebelliar who finally shoved him out over there, but A.J. Stevens, that was a good block out of the fullback, Turk Taylor, William, to help spring him early.
It was. Good run by Stevens, 33 yards and a first down, 1st and goal.
At the 7, here we go. See, there's the block by Taylor right there.
Turned him out. And then Stevens sort of does the rest. He couldn't quite cut it back up and got knocked out.
He kept his feet in bounds very, very well. A.J. Stevens. Spartans at the Johnson 7. And hand off to the fullback in the eye. That time it was Johnson knocking it down close to the goal line. Let's see where they spot it. At the 2. 2nd and goal from the 2.
Gain of 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Might be a little bit inside the 2, but we'll call it the 2. It'll be English to the right, Gerard to the left. Johnson is the fullback, Stevens the tailback in the eye. Goal line defense, Chandler Newton the quarterback. Here we go. And Newton himself sneaks it in. Touchdown.
Chandler Newton, quarterback, keeps.
He faked to the fullback and went to the left. Chandler Newton. They're an extra point away from tying it once again. Had some lead changes in this game as well, haven't we?
Well, we have. West Hall scored first, and Johnson scored, then Johnson scored. Now West Hall scored, and a point away, like you said, from tying it up.
2-yard quarterback sneak. Kirkland's kick is on the way. It looks good, and it is good. 14 all. We are tied here as we see the replay one more time. Watch Chandler Newton. He's going to fake to the fullback right here. There's the little fake, and just dives to the left. Big hole opened up over there. Somebody came across and tried to keep him out, but it was too late. 14 all. We're back in a moment. The Hall County Sports Game of the Week.
There are hundreds of options when choosing apparel or promotional items at J. Geyer Advertising and the Trophy Case. We're all about quality and competitive pricing. Sports items are in stock. Look for special pricing on Letterman jackets, corporate apparel, corporate gifts, and custom embroidery. All local high schools should check out the line of spiritware and trophies. We're also offering custom screen printing available for any team sport. Be on the winning side when you choose J. Geyer Advertising and the Trophy Case, locally owned and operated at 250 Dawsonville Highway, Gainesville. Call 770-718-0062 or on the web at jgeyer.com and trophycaseltd.com.
All right, big crowd for homecoming as the young ladies get ready to take the field here for the homecoming festivities. Kirkland will be kicking it away, and neither kicker has exactly put it in the end zone, so
we'll get a return, I'm sure.
And this one's pretty high. Harris at the 12 to the 20, and somebody knocked him off balance. They came flying down the field, and
Harris carries the ball up to the 23-yard line.
Harris got knocked off his feet by McCrone as McCrone came flying down on the kick coverage team. Cedric got it out to about the 23, and it'll be 1st and 10 Johnson. Plenty of time left till halftime. The way these teams have been driving on one another. William, nothing really, the only really long big play we've seen is the long pass to Stevens. Everything else has been fairly short. And there goes that trap again. This time the Spartans were ready for Millwood, and Turk Taylor Brings him up along with Hunter Atkinson. Only got a yard, 2nd and 9.
That's his 14th carry of the night.
Gain of a yard on the play will bring up 2nd and 9.
They got a lot of yardage.
Now he's approaching about 50 yards.
2nd and 9 as a man goes in motion, and they go with the trap again, and Millwood again dances for the first down. He really is shifty. Hard to bring down. Colton Collins runs him out of bounds on the far side over there, and it will be first down Johnson.
14 yards and a first down.
To 39. Here we go. Watch him. He's 5'8" and 175 pounds. He's got pretty good size.
I don't believe he's that big. I think they added about 20 pounds to him. And maybe 2 inches.
This time Harris gets the call. Turk Taylor hits him along with English.
Now Harris looks pretty big.
They list Harris as 6'1", 175. He may be a little bigger than that. Got 4, 2nd and 6. Line of scrimmage is the 42. Rolling clock here in the first half of the Battle of Oakwood. It's 14 all. Best game, William, as far as competitive nature we've seen so far this year. There goes Big Harris. Man, he just ran over people. He just keeps running over people. He stood somebody up and got all the way down to the 35 or 6. I think English and some of the rest of them finally dragged him down. But here we go. Watch him. Here we go. Squirts through the hole and just knocks somebody out of the way.
My God, a freshman.
Stays on his feet. Yeah, except I think Cedric's a senior, isn't he? Yeah. No, he's a junior. Just a junior. I had to double check my roster there. There goes Harris again.
Still driving people. The pile, yep. I'm not sure he ever went down. Now
moves the pile. He does that.
Millwood on the carry.
Slow to get up. No, that was Harris on the carry there. But he was a little slow to get up, but he's like my Timex watch, taking a licking and keeping on ticking.
Play game was 4 yards.
Got 4, 2nd and 6. Line of scrimmage is right at the 33. And there goes Millwood. Millwood breaks the tackle, shifts back, and finally somebody, Isaiah Murphy, reached out and grabbed him around the shoulder pads, or he might have gone all the way again. William Johnson goes like 4 yards, 4 yards, 4 yards, and all of a sudden then they go 10 or 15. There's Millwood, look at him, and here comes Murphy to make the tackle. He tried to put a little move on him there. He had him around the shoulder pads and took him down to the ground with him.
That's a good run, 18 yards and another first down. Now they're inside the 20. This is where they've had problems.
Not so much tonight. 1st and 15. There goes Millwood again. Millwood is going to be down to the 5. Very close to the first down.
Millwood on the carry.
Might have it.
They're unpiling the pile, and Colton Collins and Millsap didn't quite get it. He got 9, needed 10. He got 9 of it.
Play game was 9 yards.
That's good.
2nd and 1.
You want to have it like 2nd and 1 right there so you can get up in there. If he'd got the first down, it would have been 1st and goal from about the 10. This way maybe you can reel off a 3 or 4 yarder and have it 1st and goal.
92 seconds left in the half. Luther winds the clock. And they go to Millsap, who lowers his head and gets inside the 5. Millwood. We got a Millsap on one side and a Millwood on the other. I got to watch myself. This is Millwood. Camacho. Camacho on the stop. 1st and goal. He got the first down. 1st and goal. They spotted at the 3. 1st and goal from the 3. Big Harris is back there as a single setback. They put a man in motion. They go with Harris. Touchdown. Johnson. Cedric Harris, 3 yards. Johnson reclaims the lead. 53.6 on the scoreboard. Look at that hole, William. Look at that hole.
There was a big hole for down there on the goal line.
And he cut back to the other side. He didn't even run to the left to get to the hole. Another hole that opened up inside, and Harris dove for that. 3-yard run by Harris. Rodriguez's kick is good. He gets it done. Not really pretty, but 53.6 seconds left. There you go. Watch the hole. Here's the hole to the left, but then he goes back to the right because he saw another hole. And gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. It's 21-14. We're back in a moment. Hall County Sports Game of the Week.
Hi, I'm Rob Bruce. I'm the pastor here at McEver Road United Methodist Church. And I was thinking this morning about how complicated life is. We have a lot of choices to make in life and not a whole lot of guidelines to do it sometimes. It's like being a parent. You know, I'd hoped when I was a parent that our kids would come into the world with their instructions printed on their bottom, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. And parenting is so much guesswork. I'm amazed that we hear so many people talk on TV, and we can go into the bookstores and see the books and the folks on TVs that have all the answers, but you and I know that they don't have all the answers. And the answers aren't as simple as they tell us sometimes, that all you have to do is smile just right, or say this thing, or feed your children this, and everything will be all right. You know, Jesus gathered with his followers after he was raised from the dead on a mountain in Galilee. And in Matthew 28, it tells us in verse 17 that even then some doubted. And I think that's interesting that the church was formed with some doubt in it. We don't have all the answers. We have some answers, but we don't have all of them. And if you'd like to be part of a community that doesn't have all the answers, but that can help you be at peace with the questions, well, then we invite you to join us at McEver Road. We invite you to come by and visit us at one of our worship services. Won't you come and see?
This broadcast is made possible in part by Metal Roofing Sales. If you're tired of replacing those old-fashioned shingles, check out Metal Roofing in Dawsonville. Let them be your metal roofing specialists. By the offices of Dr. Brad Dixon, next to Lanier Park Hospital, experts in sedation dentistry. By Rucksack Military Surplus. Drop by and enjoy their selection of police and military supplies, boots, clothing, uniforms, flags, collectible pins, and more. Just off Brownsbridge Road in Gainesville, next to Ryan's Restaurant. By Georgia Trophy, official supplier of our Player of the Game plaques as well as Hall County Sports Television's seasonal and yearly awards. By McEver Road United Methodist Church, the church on the hill in Oakwood, wishing all of our athletes the best in 2011. McEver Road United Methodist Church, dedicated to changing our community and the world through the gospel of Jesus Christ. And by North Georgia Video Productions and Hall County Sports Television. From weddings to dance recitals to football, basketball, wrestling, and more, we are your source for quality video production and local athletics on television.
All right, we're back, William. Not much time left in the halftime here. As you see, is that the West Hall band, I guess? The band of silver down there getting ready to do some stuff at halftime here for homecoming here. And of course, they'll have the homecoming court come out and all that stuff. Or is that the Johnson? I think that's the Johnson band.
I think it is too.
Or the Johnson band. No, the West Hall band's off to our right. They're so. The colors are so similar on the bands, I apologize. But both of them are fine bands.
And they both played there right before the game there in tandem.
All right.
Now, if you're West Hall, you want to try to figure out and see if you can get a good kickoff return here and maybe take a couple of shots down the field. If you're Johnson, you want to corral them kind of deep. And this
Reviard does another one of the punch things. Rico Jones takes it. He's to the 30.
They're going to get good field position.
And the 35. To the 50, the 40, cuts back. Rico Jones is going to go all the way. Well, just like that. Well, Johnson's number 22, Jose Martinez, disgustedly kind of berates himself. But look at this, William. Connor Kirkland will attempt to tie it up. We may have to watch this a couple of times. You see Martinez diving in the end zone. He got away from Bookwalter. Kirkland puts it up and puts it through. We are tied once again. Let's see if we can get another look at that kickoff return. Let's see where he feels it. He got it at about the 23. So a 77-yard kickoff return. Man, look at him go. They're still on the field. They're going to say what was the call. There was a penalty on the PAT. So a 77-yard kickoff return by West Hall. And an extra point away from tying it up. Illegal procedure. Now they're going to make Kirkland. Kirkland's got to kick a 25-yard extra point. Well, just like that didn't take long, did it? Kirkland puts it up. It still looks good. It is good. 21 all. We're back in a moment on the Hall County Sports Game of the Week.
Your one-stop spot for complete auto repair is the Auto Works shop on Sprout Springs Road. On everything from oil changes to brakes, new and used tires and tune-ups, even the big jobs like transmissions. The specialists at the Auto Works can have you up and running just like that. You talk about value. The Auto Works will not be undersold on used tires or any locally priced repair job. Ask about special discounts for students and teachers with your ID. That's the Auto Works at 6671 Spout Springs Road, just past Flowery Branch High and Spout Springs Elementary Schools. Phone 770-967-1732.
If you're tired of paying high prices, go on down and visit the good folks at Dave's Goodie Barn. The buyers for the store travel the globe, searching for the greatest deals so the savings can be passed along to you. They purchase from insurance companies due to fires, floods, and other natural disasters. Most of this merchandise is in near perfect condition. So if you're tired of paying high prices, hurry on down to Dave's Goodie Barn or visit their website at davesgoodiebarn.com. What's there today may be gone tomorrow.
All right, Connor Kirkland going to punch this one high and short. They don't want to take a chance of a kickoff return happening for Johnson. I think maybe one of the linemen actually fielded it. Number 72, Caleb Heron, and a flag thrown right there. It's going to be against Johnson.
I think because they called a fair catch and then ran it.
Oh. All right. Still fairly decent field position at the 30. Luis Hernandez will split out wide to the right for the Knights. Justin Thompson, the quarterback. Harris is the single back. And they're going to go with that draw to Harris. Look at this. But he's going to be tripped up by Turk Taylor. He got about 7 or 8. Harris has been pounded pretty good here in this first half.
Well, both backs have, Millwood and Harris, and they've got a lot of carries between them.
He got 7. Second and a long 3. And this time, Harris is going to come out of the pile with it down the sidelines. Now cuts back to the middle. He's inside of the 40. Look at this, but that's going to end the half.
It is tackled by Atkinson.
He's going to get about a 25, 23-yard gain. Wait a minute now. They're still talking over there. Is there a penalty on this?
I didn't see a flag.
I didn't see a flag either. It's 21 all here. But here we go. There's a flag on the far side of the field, apparently.
Blocking the back on them. That'll be declined, won't it?
I would
The half
think.
ended.
That's the half.
Not if they take the penalty, which would be kind of stupid.
And there you go. There you go. There. Decline does wipe out that run, though, William. Takes that yardage away from him.
No, it gives it to him.
It gives it to him? Oh, well, the block in the back, I guess that's right, because you'd have to take the yardage on the penalty, not the run. So, yeah, give him the yardage. So, 21 all here at halftime. The Battle of Oakwood is living up to the billing so far. We're back with the halftime stats. Homecoming at West Hall. A tie ball game, the Hall County Sports Game of the Week.
If you are looking for a quality used car, then look no further than the car store on McKever Road between Gainesville and Beaufort. You won't find clunkers or junkers at the car store, just vehicles you'll be proud to own. At the car store, they can finance you on the spot, no matter what your credit is. They have a variety of plans. You can even phone your payments in. At the car store, they've been giving outstanding service to the community for over 20 years. At the car store, everybody rides.
Come on down to the car store. We can make you happy. My name's Bob Watson, and I guarantee it.
There are hundreds of options when choosing apparel or promotional items at J. Geyer Advertising and the Trophy Case. We're all about quality and competitive pricing. Sports items are in stock. Look for special pricing on Letterman jackets, corporate apparel, corporate gifts, and custom embroidery. All local high schools should check out the line of spiritware and trophies. We're also offering custom screen printing available for any team sport. Be on the winning side when you choose J. Geyer Advertising and the Trophy Case, locally owned and operated at 250 Dawsonville Highway, Gainesville. Call 770-718-0062 or on the web at jgeyer.com and trophycaseltd.com.
We're on halftime. It's homecoming. We've got the homecoming festivities going on in the background over there. William Howington along with Gary Glenn. A 21-all game. Let me tell you how it got there between Johnson and West Hall. Chandler Newton hit Zach English for 4 yards. Connor Kirkland was good on the PAT. It was 7:06 of the first quarter, and the Spartans had a 7-0 lead. Then A.J. Millwood scored from the 4 for Johnson on a run. Steve Rodriguez's kick was good, 7-all. And then Johnson scored again. It was another Millwood run, a 10-yard run, and Rodriguez's kick made it 14-7 Johnson. Chandler Newton on a 2-yard sneak and a Kirkland kick tied it at 14-all. A 3-yard run by Cedric Harris toward the end of the half, the first half, 53.6 seconds. On the scoreboard, Rodriguez's kick made it 21-14, but then it didn't take him very long. 36.8 seconds on the kickoff, a 77-yard kickoff return by Rico Jones. Kirkland's PAT tied it at 21-all. William, that's where we stand.
Well, the statistics sort of back that up. Johnson has slightly more yardage. West Hall ended up with 6 first downs. They had 13 rushes for 104 yards. A.J. Stevens, 7 for 75. Chandler Newton, 4 for 8 and a touchdown. Cameron Johnson, 2 for 21. Passing, Newton was 3 for 6 with 1 interception for 66 yards and a touchdown. Receiving, Rico Jones was 1 for 17. Zach English 1 for 4 and a touchdown. A.J. Stevens 1 for 45. They had 3 penalties for 20 yards and no fumbles. Johnson had 10 first downs, 31 rushes for 256 yards. A.J. Millwood had 18 carries for 113 yards and 2 touchdowns. Cedric Harris had 12 carries for 134 yards. Justin Thompson, 1 carry for 9 yards. Passing, Thompson was 1 for 1 for 8 yards. 264 total yards for Johnson. Receiving, Millwood had 1 for 8. They had 6 penalties for 35 yards and no fumbles. 264 yards for Johnson, 170 for West Hall. A slight edge there to Johnson, and they've always had a slight edge. It seems like they outrush the opponents every game they've had, and they've been able to run the football, but we're in a tie because of that kickoff return.
That's right, and Johnson this time, which has not been able to generate anything inside the red zone so far, at least not a whole lot of stuff inside the red zone, William. this game they have.
Right, they've been able to score every time they've got down there, 3 touchdowns, and really that's about all they've had. They had 1 punt, so 4 times they had the ball and they had to punt once, and that's about it, and it's a good ball game.
21-21. We're back with the second half in just a moment. You're watching the Hall County Sports TV Game of the Week.
At Gainesville State College, students can engage in a challenging learning experience in a supportive and nurturing environment. With a vision to be recognized as the region's premier teaching institution, GSC promotes academic freedom and scholarship in a caring, collegial, and fun environment. At GSC, you will receive the one-on-one attention you need to help you be successful in your academics, as well as build strong foundations for life. Gainesville State College, student-focused, learning-centered. Visit us on the web at www.gsc.edu.
What does Applied Images Incorporated mean? It means real people answering the phone. It means real people servicing your business or school. Quick response along with quality production is demanded in our world of business today, and no one knows that better than Applied Images Incorporated. After years of working with graphic artists, marketing managers, public relations departments, architects, and engineers, we have developed an extensive experience in our trade that is second to none. We excel in our knowledge of graphics and printing, signs, banners, posters, brochures, training manuals for schools and businesses. And now, custom t-shirt printing is available. You must see our line of t-shirt designs. What does Applied Images Incorporated mean? It means quick response, quality production, and real people answering the phone. Churches, businesses, schools, picnics, trade show displays. Call us today for any printing or graphics needs that you may have. Applied Images Incorporated at Gainesville White Print, 312 Bradford Street in Gainesville, 770-534-2086.
This broadcast also brought to you in part by The Lion's Den, a full-service family hair salon in the Goodwill Shopping Center next to Dollar Tree in Oakwood. Call ahead or just walk in. You're always welcome at The Lion's Den. Conditioned Air Systems. Let conditioned air keep you cool in the summer and warm in the winter. For all of your heating and air conditioning needs, phone Conditioned Air. By Precision Pressure Wash and Painting Services. Whether it's spring, summer, fall, or winter, let Tim Hoyt and his crew fix you up. Precision Pressure Wash and Painting Services. And by North Georgia Video Productions and Hall County Sports Television, your TV source for Hall County athletics.